Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to take a few minutes of your time and talk about something that's really important that I think could help you maybe squeak out a few extra deals this year. I work very closely with our ISA, as you know, and the other day I asked her what was one thing that she sees a lot in agents' databases. She literally works hundreds of leads every day. What does she see that we could teach agents or bring top of mind agents that might help them, convert leads down in the future? And the first thing she said was reminders. She sees a ton of leads every day that it looks like the agent had a good conversation with the lead, but there's no future reminder set. I'm not saying set a reminder for every lead that you talk to, no. Just the ones that make sense. And I'm going to show you some examples here shortly. But what we want to talk about today, once again, it's going to be quick, is the reminder list. What I did is pull some stats. I only looked at our current agents and all the active clients, leads that are in an active client status in our database. Right now we have over 3,700 and some active clients in our IMS active agents databases. 84% of those do not have any sort of future reminders scheduled for them. So, I think that this is really important, and I'm going to show you a couple quick examples. What we hear sometimes is I don't need reminders. I work my hot list. When a lead gets hot, I go on the hot list, I work it. That's kind of my check. Well, I can guarantee you that all the leads in your database are not showing up on your hot list, nor will they ever. They don't use our site exclusively. They're on Zillow, Realtor, Keller Williams, Century 21. They're on different websites. So they may never show up on your hot list. And also here, I look at all my leads. This I think is impossible, especially after you have 100 or 1,000 or 2,000 or 4,000 leads in your database like this agent. There's no possible way that you can look at every lead every day and decide which ones to work. So you have to have a strategy or a plan, and reminders will help you do that. A couple quick examples of what I'm talking about. This particular lead, the agent put in there plans to purchase in 2020. This was put in on June of 2019, this note was, but there's no note. So there's no way, unless this lead shows back up on a hot list, that this agent probably will ever be able to, be ready to call this person in May and say, are you still looking to buy in June? You need to have a reminder in place, so in May of this year, you log into your database and bam, it's right there in front of you, and it reminds you to give Lewis a call. Another quick example that I found, when we talk to someone and we say, we're going to refer you out to a lender, or we'll have our lender call you. That's fantastic. But do we ever want to follow up with this lead in the future and see what the lender had to say, or if the lender actually reached out, or if the lead got pre-approved? We just can't leave the ball in their court. So in certain examples, I think it makes sense to use a reminder. Not every lead needs a reminder. Very few actually do. But your active clients, the people you've spoken to that told you they're moving to Florida or wherever next summer, or they're planning to retire next year, you have to have some sort of trigger in there to remind us to at least look at that lead. We can't depend on the hot list 100%. It's quick. It's pretty easy to set a reminder. You just click that add a reminder link right there. That box pops up and you add a reminder. Once you put your reminder in, you can pretty much forget about that lead until they show back up on your hot list, or until you log into your database and you see that you have a reminder set that you need to look at. You don't have to look at every single lead every day. Everyone should have, if you don't, I'll show you how to do it, but down at the bottom of the IMS there's something called a saved prospecting list. And we automatically created a saved prospecting list for you. It's all of your active clients without a future reminder. So you can just go down there, click on Save Prospecting List, and view those, in this case, those 2 leads that you might want to set a future reminder for after reviewing the notes. If you don't have that list, or it got deleted somehow, here's how you do it. You click on Create a Prospecting List, select a filter. You would use the filter scheduled reminder, select unscheduled. You would click select another filter, lead status, add client active. You'd save it, and then you could view those 3 leads that are active clients in your database without a future reminder. Our goal is to get this down to 0. We need your help. We want to maximize, your efficiency, your effectiveness. We want to maximize the conversion, make everybody more money, but we can't allow any of these type of, these best of class leads to fall through the cracks. So if you have any questions or don't know how to do this, or maybe you have a different strategy around reminders, I'd love to hear it. And I wish everybody the best, and let's get those active clients a scheduled reminder.